You know,
it was extremely well. We understood that it was a school that, you know, they require uniforms. Well, belts are a part of the uniform, but in some communities, that's one of those things that we take for granted. You know, the children, they were in high-risk areas, and they needed belts. So the First Ladies came together, and we collected belts, and then we provided them to one of the churches that we partner with, and then that church supplied the belts to the school that was in need. So whenever we find out that there's a need, we know that we're in a position to try to address that need. And we do that, and we just, you know, we serve.
Just blessed by doing it.
That's
blessed
right.
by being able to do it.
now we've got about 3 minutes before the end of this show for today, and what I'd like for you to do now is to think of some of the things that you thought that you'd like to say before you got here this day, and this will be your opportunity. Ms. Russell, what are some of the things that you thought, in view of the fact that you'd have the ear of a large audience this morning, what are some of the things that you thought that you'd like to leave with this audience this morning? Then Ms. Duke will give us some statements, and Pastor Walker will give us some statements in reference to what the two of you have talked about, and then we'll end it for the day.
Well, I guess basically what I would like to do, or for the audience to know, that so many times we are misunderstood as a First Lady or minister's wife. And in my particular case, you know, I'm here to serve. Again, like I said, I believe like that is my purpose. You know, it's not like I want to be served, I want to serve. God said that we should serve. We should be servants. And that basically is what I'm all about. I love serving. I love being a help to the community or to anyone in need. So that's what I would like for them to know.
Some final statements, Ms. Duke.
Well, I just, I thank God for the opportunity to even have been a recipient of the vision to start But God Ministry. One of the things that I say is, it's bigger than me. Even with that the vision, it would not have been successful unless women like Sister Russell and the 7 board members that we have, and unfortunately I can't call each of their names right now, but they know we love them. But the point is, our ministry, it's a 501c3. It can open up doors that wouldn't be open for just other nonprofit agencies. You know, there's some validity behind what we're trying to do. If there was one thing that we could just get out there, is just to say, if there's a need, allow us to do that. As senior pastors' wives, as widows of pastors, we want to serve, and we are in a community where there's a need, and we want to be able to address that need.
And if some women that fall into that category are listening this morning, what would you say in terms of how they might be able to get in touch with you, your organization?
Well, we actually have a website. It's www.butgodnetworkingforyou.com. And the number where we can be reached at, of course, is 615-300-2154. And anyone that's interested in being a part, whether it's serving, providing services, we are eligible for grants, but we're not getting them. So any donations to help our ministry continue to serve, we are welcoming anyone, any First Lady, any committed volunteers. We want them.
Right.
A final word in reference to the But God Ministry, Pastor.
The part that's been left out all throughout this thing, networking for you, because what they're doing, they're finding needs and they're filling them. They're networking, like with the belt drive. They got the belts together, gave them to a church that distributed the belts. So they network to meet those needs of people, like with Renewal House and the like. So, and I would encourage pastors to encourage your wives to get involved with this But God Ministry, and the pastors as wives that are